Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today we are doing a project using some of our designer series paper. This is the project that we are going to be creating. It is a birthday card, and I'm doing this in honor of our designer series paper sale. So I have posted this, but for those that don't know, this sale is going on from October 1st through the 31st. So you can buy 3 designer series paper packs and get 1 free. And these are your options. And today we're going to be using the Festive Birthday designer series paper, which I love. I love these bright colors. I had ordered this right away when it came out in the annual catalog because I loved the colors. So I just wanted to give you a peek here of what the paper looks like. It is double-sided, so this is one of them. We have this fun little one here. And I've seen a lot of people, you know, fussy cut out these images to use with their stamping. You have some fun banners. And let me get, this one is beautiful too. And some bright orange. So if these are colors that you love and create with a lot, I would definitely recommend purchasing this and stocking up while you have the chance. I love the cactuses. They're so cute. And of course, Melon Mambo. Who doesn't love Melon Mambo? And this one is more like a confetti. There's some hearts and triangles and circles, and then some Emerald Envy on the back of that. So that is what the paper looks like. Like I said, it's one of my favorite. There are some other really nice options in this list for the sale. So let me set this aside. So included in this sale is the Floral Boutique, the Moroccan Designer, the Fruit Stand, Blooms and Bliss, the Festive Birthday that we just showed, By the Shore, and then there's 2 out of our new holiday catalog, and that's Presents and Pine Cones and Candy Cane Lane, which is a big popular seller. So I just wanted to share that with you guys one more time. This set can be found on in our annual catalog. This is on page 11. So here are the images. So it's a nice size set. There's 21 stamps in this set. They are photopolymer, so you can see through them. They're clear. And you get some fun sentiments. So there's lots of things you can do with this. You can purchase it as a bundle, and I will show you that. And that's what I did. So the Birthday Fiesta stamp set, photopolymer, and then that coordinates with these framelits. So there's some nice banners in here, the cactus, the llama. This is for some flowers, and then again some more banner options. So super fun. One of the other items that coordinates with this set is this Festive texture embossing folder. So hopefully you can see that. It's one of our larger folders. It's a 6x6, and it's fun. It's so fun, and you don't have to use it with just this. It goes with anything. I've seen it used with many, many stamp sets out of our annual catalog. So we will be using that as well today. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to pull in my piercing mat since it is photopolymer. I have done some things already. So again, here is the card that we're creating. So our card base is the Tempting Turquoise, and this is opening this way, and you can see I've also stamped on the inside just to finish it up, which I love. So the card base is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And then we have a Whisper White piece that is 4 by 5 1/4. And we are going to emboss that with our Festive folder. So I'm not sure you'll be able to see on camera, but you can tell here where the pattern ends. So I am just going to lay my white in the folder right so that I get the pattern all the way to both edges. So my top edge and my bottom. Let me see here. And then I want to be sure it's straight. That looks pretty good. Okay, so let me grab my Big Shot. And I'm going to use our platform. And then I'm going to take one acrylic cutting plate. I'm going to lay in my embossing folder with my paper and my other clear plate. And we're going to run this through. Okay. Alright. So you can see now how cute this is. And it can go any direction that you want, which is also really nice. Okay, so let me set the Big Shot aside for the moment. I have already pre-cut some of the other pieces. So for these squares, I actually used our square framelits. So this set, the framelits come in the straight squares as well as the scalloped. I used the two larger squares to cut these pieces out. So this one is cut in crushed curry, and then I cut the smaller one out in the designer series paper. I love this. Oops, I dropped something. I love this pattern as well, but we're going to use this one today. So let's first go ahead and get our top layer down. I am using Fast Fuse because this is embossed and I want to be sure it doesn't come up. I think I went off the edge there. Okay. And we are going to have this going vertical. Let me line this up. Alright. And we can actually put down some of these other pieces as well, because I'm just putting them flat. I'm not using dimensionals on this part. So let me get my Fast Fuse again. Since I'm putting it onto the embossed front, I want to use the stronger adhesive as well. So I'm going to center this, but you can tell that I'm putting it in the upper portion of the card. Okay. And then we're going to take our designer series paper and get that laid down as well. We're going to lay that in the center. So this is a little bit larger border. I could have used a different square, but I did want to see more of that crushed curry. Okay, and now we can go ahead and do our stamping. So I'm going to bring in my piercing mat. I have a piece of scrap Whisper White, and I'm going to use the Sahara Sand to do my llama. We're going to use the Sahara Sand, and we are going to ink up our llama, and we're just going to stamp him right down, give that a nice little press so the ink absorbs. There we go. Okay, and then we are done with that color. And now there is a little image in this set that is perfect for the little cloth that lays over him. So I am going to actually use my markers for this. So I'm using the brush side, and I'm just going to rub my marker right across that. So I'm going to do the outside in the Melon Mambo. And then I'm going to take the pumpkin pie and do that in the center. Okay, I think I did pretty good. I'm going to huff on that so I can wet the ink, get it moist, and then we're going to stamp that right down on him, just like that. All right. Okay, let me grab my Big Shot one more time. I'm going to change my platform. Okay, this time I have my magnetic platform in, and we're going to put down the plate, and I'm going to grab my framelit. Now we'll put our other cutting plate on top and run that through. Okay, so there's our llama. We can set him aside. We are also going to use another framelit for the flowers. So let me show you. I'm just going to set this off to the side for us. I have another scrap here of the Whisper White, and I'm going to use these 3 little flowers, and I am going to stamp those in the pumpkin pie, and then we're going to cut those out with the Big Shot. So I'm going to do 2 of them. It's a juicy ink pad. And then we can cut those out. Okay, so here's the little framelit. Line that up. There's our little flower. Set that off to the side. Hopefully I don't lose it before we assemble. It's a super fun set, and it goes well for anybody. And I think people relate, to the bright colors and the party. So it's a nice set to own. Okay, alright, so now we have our flowers, we have our llama. I had already had an extra cactus, because as I was designing the first one I was thinking about using 2. And I ended up going with the 1 on the front, so I still had an extra one to use. And now for our sentiments, I have a piece of Melon Mambo. This is just a scrap piece. This is about 2 3/4 long, and it's probably about 1 2/8 inches wide. And then we are going to stamp our sentiment in the Memento Black. Let me grab my piercing pad, and we're going to do the Wishing You the Happiest of Birthdays on the front. And then we'll use the other sentiment from that set in the inside of our card. Just give that a nice press. Perfect. Okay, so we are ready to go. We'll start with laying down our sentiment. So I am not popping this up. I'm just using my fast fuse again. And I am going to kind of place that off to the right. So it's definitely not centered with my square, but that's okay. You'll see where I go with this. The llama I'm also going to set down flush, so I'm going to put some fast fuse on him. Put a little bit more on the legs. Okay, and then if you notice, if you've got any of your adhesive wash, you can kind of just roll it back around before you lay it down. Okay, so we're going to put our llama about here. Perfect. And then we are going to use dimensionals to pop up our cactus as well as our flowers. So I'm just using the edge of my dimensionals for these. I'm going to put one on this corner, and then I'm also going to put our other one on this corner. Just like that. And then we're going to pop up our cactus. Your cactus is just going to set over to the side here. So those couple images just give it a little bit more dimension and make it fun, which I love. Okay, so now on the inside of our card, we are going to use the other sentiment, which is the Fiesta, like there's no mañana. I'm going to bring back the Memento Black. We're going to ink up our sentiment, and then we're going to go right in the center with that. Give that a nice press. Looks good. And now I'm going to bring in our Emerald Envy, and we're just going to stamp a cactus right on the edge of our card. Let me get off the crease here of my pad. Just like that. So you can still sign your card and write in your card. That's why I stamped it off to the left. So that completes our project for today. I love these. I think they're super cute and fun, and of course festive with all the bright colors. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment if you do have any questions. Again, I just want to remind you about the Designer Series paper sale. So to purchase any of these products, please visit my online store at theirishscrapper.stampinup.net. And then I also wanted to remind you about my October stamp club. So I put this up the beginning of the month, and if you do purchase any $35 order in my online store, you will get a card kit to create these 3 cards. And that is free from me for shopping with me. So again, you know, you can spend the $35 on any item in my store. So if you want the Designer Series paper, you could do that. If you wanted to get the stamp set that I use to create these cards, you can do that as well. So again, if you have any questions about that, let me know, and I will get your free card kit out to you. So thanks so much, guys, for watching, and I look forward to being back with you real soon. Bye-bye.